They screaming out like I'm Rick Flair.
Hey, what's poppin', y'all? You know what it is, man. It's the Hit Flair vlog. We over here with my boy, Avenu Andrieux.
What
You know
up,
what I'm saying?
what up?
Straight in the studio with it, man. You know how we getting it. You know how we rocking. So with that being said, without further ado, let's get into it, man. So yeah, man. So I understand, you know, you originally from Little Rock, Arkansas.
Yeah.
So how would you say that influenced, you know, your musicality as well as your artistry and your brand? Like,
Well, I say as a person, you know, Arkansas is a real grassroots, you know, humble place, and it teaches you to be true to yourself. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's the kind of music that I want to make. And you know, everybody want to make party music, and they got money, they got this, they got that, but I wanted to put more realistic stuff, you know, in my music. So I think that's how it played. You know what I mean?
and to my understanding, you know, you were saying that like you played an integral role in you said the North Arkansas Little Rock scene at the time, right? Like,
yeah, because everybody knows about Little Rock, you know, but there's a smaller part called North Little Rock, and I had a studio out there. I ran it for about 4 years, and it was the only studio around, and you know, that's how I got good at, you know, mixing and mastering, and I shot videos as well. I did that for a while, and it was pretty, you know, it was pretty cool, but things got stagnant, and that's pretty much why I came to LA.
you also said the Bay had some influence on your artistry as well, right?
Yeah, so basically, I spent about half of my life in the Bay. I grew up in Richmond, and eventually moved to Pine Bluff, Arkansas, because my mom retired. She used to work at San Quentin, and she retired. Yeah, and she retired, and we moved to Arkansas. That was her hometown, so that's how I got to Arkansas. And then when I graduated high school, you know, I just moved to Little Rock.
So what do you want the people at home to know about, like, what is Avenu Andrieux as a brand, as a, you know, just as the whole music package? What is it? Like, how do you describe the Avenu Andrieux experience? I'm sorry.
I could say just, you know, unique, man. I mean, every time somebody hears my music, all I can say is like it's just a vibe. It's something, you know, to itself. And I could say if I wanted to compare myself to an artist, I would say Russ right now, and not because of the sound, but because he's all inclusive.
Oh,
he produces, I produce. You know, he mixes and engineers his own music and writes his own music, and I do the same thing. So when you hear my music, it's all me. You know what I mean, from beginning to end. So that's what I want people to know, that when they hear something that's really good and they're like, this dude did it all. You know what I mean? I even edited my videos. I showed you my Beach Boy.
Yeah. That's just
so
hard.
so I edited that as well. So
man, but you being humble, bro. You said you used to do album covers, do all that videography.
Yeah,
so creative.
Man. Yeah, I did. I shot over 100 videos. Did a lot of cover art for other artists. Produced for artists. A lot, man. You know, and I just take all that experience and put it into my own music, man.
As far as like your, you know what I'm saying, because you have like a genre bending sound, you know what I mean? That's how we feel.
Yeah.
What do you say is the influences? What influences Avenu Andrieux?
I'm gonna say my top 3 influences would have to be Kid Cudi, Drake, and Kanye.
Damn.
Because those guys, like I told you, I started producing first.
Yeah.
And it was because I felt like at that point when I was producing, I felt like nobody wanted to hear a like gangster, you know, story or whatever. And then when those dudes came out and made it, I was like, okay, well, you know, they want to hear, people want to hear a different story. So that's why I feel like it was time for me to, you know, tell my story.
So, you know, that's what's up, man. And we got to shout out to Russ, man. He's really doing everything. And he's giving out great information to all the artists and people that just want to be business-minded. But with that being said, you know, we do hear it, bro. Like, the mixing, mastering on point. Yeah. All that shit on point. You know, the flow, everything, man. It's like you really just a student of the game. And we got to respect that because that's what, you know, we're about.
Every day, I feel like, you know, every time I feel like I'm getting better. You know, you can always learn. That's the thing about music, man. Like, I always feel like like a song is like I call it like a math problem with no answer. You know, you can't really just get it. You can't get it right. You know, there's no right. It's all subjective. You know what I mean? So it's like as you go along, you get to see. You just get a different angle every time. You're like, oh, let me try this. Let me do that. And I don't know. I just feel like it gets better over time. You know.
And you know, it's kind of crazy because in my mind, I was thinking when you're saying that, bro, I was thinking of like New Orleans, you know, the whole Creole culture. You know how they got the gumbo, right? Yeah. You just put your own ingredients, right?
Exactly.
Yeah,
you just keep adding onto it. But yeah, my grandfather is you know, his family is from New Orleans, but I can't, you know, don't forget it's Arkansas, man. Can't forget.
Yeah. Hey, Arkansas,
man. You know, shout out to Arkansas.
Yeah, you know. Arkansas not playing, man. They created my boy right here, man, and he's doing his thing. And
did you say Derek Fisher?
Yeah, Derek Fisher. Shout out to Derek Fisher.
Scottie Pippen.
I didn't even know that one, man.
Yes,
what?
Sir, man. A lot of people think Johnny Cash.
Ooh, yeah.
Man, it's a lot of
Bill
people.
Clinton.
Did you see the Dolomite movie?
Isn't Bill Clinton from?
Yeah, Bill Clinton.
That's a player, man. Shout out to Bill Clinton. Now, much respect.
Yeah,
Dolomite. Oh,
Dolomite.
Man. A lot of player stuff out there in Arkansas, man.
Hey, it's a lot of player stuff out there, man, and the Bay too.
Oh yeah, hey, you say shout out to Mac Dre, man. That's
yes, sir, man. So yeah, it's like you said, it's a whole melting pot of everything inside me and inside the music, man. You know, so it's a big gumbo. I like how you put that, man.
Shit, that's one of our favorite soups, man. We think about gang gumbo, bro. What's up, man? You got some pads after? Hey, man, bring Ethan along, man. We gonna get it in. Flair takes gumbo. You know what I mean? Let's get it. I'm sure you know, man. If you a master of all crafts, you might be a chef, man. We don't know.
Hey, I make some fire macaroni and cheese, man.
Man, we love mac. You know,
you gotta bake it.
Don't
you ever put some macaroni and cheese on the stove and then put it on a plate and say, "Here you go." Don't do that. You better
How dare you, right?
You gotta put it in the oven.
We know you treat everything like art, man. We see it, the whole presentation, all that. It go hard. The videos, man. It's you know, innovative with itself, and we could tell you got the videographer eye now that we see it, man. Really just about unpacking the whole artistry, man, because you're not gonna know until you know pick some big brains. You feel me?
Understood.
Man. Yeah.
Salute
real understand real. You know what I'm saying?
Salute to Hip Flair, man.
Hey, we not. Yeah. You already know, man. But what we gonna say though is when it's all said and done, bro, like. What do you want the Avenu Andrieux legacy to be as far as, you know, the musicality, the brand, and just where it's gonna go, you know?
Bro, I get a lot of artists are consumed with like being known forever. You know, it's about creating a livelihood for myself. And if I can get behind the scenes and nobody should know my name, but I could create you know, a way to eat for my family, that's fine with me, man. So it's just like doing what I love to do. That's my main goal, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So with that being said, man, you know, this is that Hip Flair vlog, glamorizing underground culture. You know how we're rocking with our boy Avenu Andrieux, and yeah, man, we going hard, but just like him. Anything you want to say? You know what I'm saying?
Everybody, man, keep following your dreams. Do what makes you happy, you know, and tell the people you love that you love them.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Man.
Rest in peace, Pop Smoke, man.
R.I.P.
Sad stuff, man. You know.
For real.
All right, y'all. Peace.